No, even Bible-believing persons, we know that even God's word says to us in John 3, 1 and 2, and in the King James Version, what it says, beloved, I pray that beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in good health, just as your soul prospers, right? And due to that, we would like to stay healthy because we know that our health is our wealth, right? And at a certain age, it's not the doctor, the police is telling us to slow down. It's the doctor is telling us to watch our diet, get enough rest and exercise, and detox. We need to detox, right? I will be sharing my personal story with you guys to let you know how this detox tea has impacted my life. So please stay with us at the end of tonight's presentation, and you will hear my impacting, powerful story of what this tea did to my life. And we have some other persons who share their testimonies also. Guys, you're in the right place, as I said earlier, at the right time, right? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our health seminar tonight. And we will be sharing with you reasons you know that your body is ready to be detoxed. My Mr. Thomas is our health consultant for tonight. He's going to be our facilitator also with us. I would like to invite him on. Good night, Mr. Thomas.
Hi, Lady Sulin Gibbs. How are you doing tonight?
Good night, sir. I'm doing well.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And thank you.
Wonderful, Sulin. It's always such a great pleasure to share this platform with you and the lovely people of Guyana. So many of them are present with us this evening, and for that we are grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us this evening. Your being here is indicative of the fact that you are serious about your health. You are serious about making the right choices. You are serious to learn ways through which you can improve your overall health. I always say to people that we all must die at some point in time. However, it's the quality of life that we crave. Nobody likes pain. Nobody likes aches. Nobody likes to be in the hospital. Nobody likes to have people caring for them. But can I tell you, if you make the right choices and do the right things, of course, it is very, very possible that you can lead a healthy life until the day God takes you out of this world. I want to thank you again for taking time out of this Sunday evening to be with us. For those of us here in Jamaica, for those of you in the Caribbean, in North America, in Europe, and other parts of the world, welcome, welcome. We appreciate your presence with us this evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we are forced by presentation similar to this last week, Sunday, and so many people say, hey Chris, I want you to do this again for me, because my grandmother never heard of the presentation. My aunt wasn't present, my husband wasn't present, so we're looking to see all those persons who requested the presentation to be present with us this evening. Now, the truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, is that our bodies are so designed by God Almighty in such a unique way that if something is wrong with us, then there is a sign that is emitted from the body. So often we encounter a fever, and right there and then you know that there is an infection in the system, because fever only comes about as a result of as a sign to tell you that there is an infection in the system. Sometimes you are feeling pain in your knees and joints, and lo and behold, when you have it checked out, you realize that you have a fractured bone or a broken bone or something to that effect. Our bodies literally speaks to us. And so I want to share with us today 13 warning signs that your body will actually reveal to you whenever you are in need of a detox, if you are currently experiencing any of these warning signs, then it is very likely that your body is saying to you that you need that comprehensive detoxification. Let me tell you, we're talking about detoxifying your system from a cellular level, eliminating all the toxins that are causing danger and harm to your system. Now, you may be saying to yourself, no, well, this is not for me. This presentation makes no sense because I eat very well. You know, I have my vegetables. I drink loads of water. My fruits are always juice. There's no water that is added to my juice. You know, I'm doing all the right things that I ought to. But I want to shock you this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to reveal to you that the average human being is exposed to more than 700 toxic chemicals on a daily basis. What are some of these toxic chemicals that you and I are exposed to? Well, first and foremost, we use body care. Yes, we use our deodorants, we use our perfume in the case of ladies. In the case of men, you use your cologne, you use your clean products, whether it is the bleach, the Harpic, you know, whatever it is. Cosmetic products. Our ladies, oh my goodness gracious me, you know, you want to have that perfect looking face to go off to work or to go to a function. And so all these cosmetics that are added to your body to beautify you is also, you know, some of them are very, very toxic. Of course, you have your plastic water bottle. Just today, I saw a news item where a group of scientists analyzed some of the top water brands across the world that are packaged with plastics. And ladies and gentlemen, the research revealed that approximately 99.9% of all these waters had some plastic residue in the water in itself. These are the things that people are consuming daily because you were told that your tap water is not good for you. You were told that your plastic bottle water that is soaked, that is purified and all of that, that is what is good for you. Carbon monoxide, we are on the roads daily. So many cars, oh my goodness, emitting you know, so much carbon monoxide on a daily basis. Second, and smoke, and then you have those of us who actually smoke. That is a problem. The preservatives, yes, many of the foods that we're consuming. I tell people I stop eating grapes. I tell people I stop eating the American apple. Any fruit that is imported into my country, I don't need it. And I'm going to tell you why. A friend of mine who is a medical practitioner, he said to me, Chris, take the American apple, for example, from the point of germination to the point where it gets to your table. You're talking about over 111 chemicals to literally bring that fruit to your table. That is what you and I are ingesting when we eat these type of fruits and vegetables as well. Artificial dyes. You look at, you know, some of the foods that we consume. The natural, the coloring, it's not, certainly not natural, right? So they have to get this coloring from somewhere else. And of course, these artificial dyes that are created in these labs, most of them are done with loads of toxins in them. Additives, the same thing, you know, we're talking about. So ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is that you and I, if we fail to detoxify our bodies, then of course, we are going to end up with some debilitating diseases. These can range from cancers to chemical pneumonia, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, cardiovascular disease, and of course this has to do with your heart attack, your stroke, impotence in the case of some men. Let me just shock you right now. There are some companies here in Jamaica, particularly those that deals with you know, well, I don't want to give away the information. I rather you go and do your own research to find out. But there are some companies here in Jamaica that a lot of men, you know, tend to work at these companies. And what we have found over the years is that a lot of these men, they did not just struggle with erectile dysfunction. They eventually became impotent as a result of the toxins that they encounter on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Now imagine working at these companies for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. The result can be debilitating. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just get into the meat of the matter and to reveal to you these warning signs that your body, the body that God Almighty has created in such a perfect way so that it can speak to you when you are in trouble. One of these signs, the first among the 13, is that you develop a strong desire for sweet stuff. Anybody can identify? Yes. I'm sure there are hundreds of people out there that are not even listening, but maybe my voice is reverberating in their environment as a result of somebody, utilizing this platform this evening, and they are hearing me and they are saying, yes, Chris, I agree with you that I do have a strong desire for sweets. I cannot see the cookies and leave them alone. I can't see the donut and leave it alone. I can't see sweeties and leave them alone. I always have to be indulging in, with these types of things. Well, guess what happened? That's one of the first warning signs that your body is in trouble and your body is begging you for a detox, or a comprehensive cellular detox, not a washout where your colon gets a little washing and that's it. No, we're talking about a particular detox that allows your cells to release all of the harmful toxins that are stored therein. Additionally, brain fog. Wow, so many people again can identify with this issue of brain fog. You are a young, healthy person, middle-aged person, but guess what happened? You have become so forgetful. You are unable to function daily as a result of your brain just not being at that level to eat the fruits for two reasons. Reason number one is that fruits in general are sometimes sweet, and if you juice the fruit and drink it, of course, that sugar gets to your blood cells much faster. And so because it gets there faster, it triggers, it triggers what is called that type 2 diabetes in the long run if you're constantly doing it because, of course, with it getting to your cells very quickly, what will happen is that it will convert into glucose, and once it is converted to glucose, then the body now has to produce insulin in order to flush that out. However, if you consume your fruits and your vegetables, it takes a little time longer for your body to digest, these fruits and vegetables. And so it's just a small portion that gets into your bloodstream at a time. And so with that in mind, the overproduction of insulin does not occur. But if you are juicing and drinking the juice, and especially if you are that guy or girl that is always adding more sugar, yes, I did say that, more sugar, because the fruit already is sweet. Yes, it has that nice, important sugar known as, fructose, right? And so you're consuming that on a daily basis, right? But of course, once you're having the actual fruit, it's a lot safer than the juice of the fruit, right? So that's a lesson there for you. But also, your roughages are important to eliminate constipation. But if you see that you're having your roughages in your diet, if you see that you're consuming your fruits and vegetables, which of course has those roughages, if you see, for example, that you are consuming things like oats and all of those nice things that produces the fiber that the body needs, right? And you're still constipated, you're drinking all the water in the world, but you're still constipated. What that is saying to you is that, look, you are in need of a comprehensive cellular detox, because so many different harmful toxins have gotten into your system and is now preventing your body from functioning normally. Because everybody, after every meal, you should at least have a bowel movement. Do you agree? Yes, after every meal, the next major action that should take place is that you should have a bowel movement. So if you're not having bowel movements, then it means that something is wrong inside of your body. And oftentimes, what we have discovered is that individuals are struggling with all these toxins in the system. Another of the warning signs, ladies and gentlemen, is fatigue. Wow, man is always tired. No matter what you give to the man, lady, he's just always tired. Gentlemen, you come home from work, and of course you want to exercise in the bedroom. Your lady is always tired, fatigue and stress. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yes, she's consuming her nice vegetables. You make sure you're taking care of him or her. But guess what happened? Still fatigue, still stress. Yes, the possibility exists that the liver or the kidneys, they are corroded with toxins. And so as a result of that, they are not emptying, they are not doing the work that they ought to do. Your colon is inundated with all types of toxins, all types of fecal matters, parasites, just eating out your system, eating with you. Guess what happened? You need a cellular detox. And we're going to talk to you about how that can be done this evening. In addition to that, one of the major challenges that people face that are actually toxic is that, look, you're unable to. I see these people at the gym all the time. You know, I've become a gym rat in recent times, and one of the things that I've discovered is that I've seen so many individuals at the gym, and man, I can tell you, they are there from January to December, and they look the same way. And trust me, nobody works out like them. And the question is, aren't they eating the way that the instructor asked them to eat? Yes. Are they doing the exercises? Yes, because I see them in action. So what could be the very problem that they're faced with? According to the CDC, your body become resistant to losing weight because of an overexposure to toxins. When your body is exposed to too many toxins, what you find is that your metabolism slows down significantly. So the rate at which you ought to be burning the fats out of the system, it's just not happening, ladies and gentlemen. And so therefore, you have that stomach in front of you and it's just not moving. You have those love angles and man, they're just not moving. Doesn't matter what you do. Again, it continues. Abdominal bloating. Who can identify? Lots of persons, men and women, can identify with this particular challenge. You're always bloated, always bloating. Doesn't matter what you eat, how you eat, you're just always bloated. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another of the warning signs that you are indeed in need of a comprehensive cellular detox. What about this one? Low libido, male and female. My goodness gracious me. The man is on Viagra, but the libido is still not up there. The man is taking Cialis, and the libido is still not there. The man is taking, what's the other one name? All of these things, they're buying them in a bundle, and the man's libido is still not up there. What could be the cause of this? Well, can I tell you? When your body is overly toxic, one of the challenges that you face is that your blood seldom circulate as it ought to. And so because of poor circulation, what happens is that the man in particular, and also the woman, you need blood at that area for you to have that excitement, for you to have, that firm, strong, powerful erection. But guess what happens? If you are struggling, ladies and gentlemen, with toxins in your system, can I tell you? That libido is going to be a struggling libido. You are going to be at a place where it doesn't matter what she does, it will not lift up its head. It doesn't matter what you do, she will not get wet. And so therefore, the only thing to do that both of you can enjoy the intimacy that you ought to enjoy is to have that comprehensive body detox. Am I making sense, ladies and gentlemen? If you feel like I'm making sense, even a ounce of sense, it doesn't have to be a pound of sense, even 1 ounce, drop the number 7 in the chat, because it gets better. Mood swings, yes, is one of those things that affects us as a result of our bodies being a little bit too toxic. Yes, mood swing. This minute you're happy, the next minute you're sad. This minute you are, that happy-go-lucky person, always on the move, wanting to, be at a football game, a cricket match, whatever. But in the midst of it, you change your mind. You're thinking about something. Can I tell you, you could very well be in need of a comprehensive detoxification of your system. And of course, one of the major ones again is those skin problems. Who can identify with that? Who do you know today that from the time you know them until now, they are struggling with skin-related challenges? Whether it is acne or eczema or liver spot, you name it. Yes, again, ladies and gentlemen, your body is designed by our Creator, by the King of Kings, by the Lord of Lords, to literally cleanse itself. But again, the overexposure, yes, the overexposure to these toxins, lying in our system, attacking our cells, lying there in our cells and just causing major problems to the body. Your body just cannot function the way how it ought to function. And so what you see happening, a lot of adults, young adults, middle-aged men and women struggling with all types of skin-related challenges. Again, if you experience that cellular detox that we're going to talk about this evening, I can assure you that that is the beginning of the end of your skin-related challenges. Yes, insomnia, some persons are just not able to sleep. It doesn't matter what you do. You get home from work, you work out at the gym, you go home expecting that, look, I am now going to get some sleep, but sleep have literally left you. The sleep has disappeared from you. The sleep decided that it's not going to be your friend. And so people are going to work miserable. Husband is miserable, wife is miserable, because when you are not able to sleep, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's not a good feeling. It's a rather terrible feeling when you are unable to shut your eyes when night comes. That is why I tell you, I am the minister of sleep. I believe in sleep, ladies and gentlemen. If it is possible, I will sleep for the entire day, but that in of itself has a negative effect, because if you sleep too much, your blood pressure is going to be very low, and with low blood pressure is not good for any man at all on God's green earth, because nothing more than the perfect blood pressure for a man. But of course, insomnia is a challenge. Do you know anybody? Can you relate? Do you know somebody who is struggling with this particular challenge right now? Maybe they don't want to reveal it on the chat, but you know yourself. It could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your parents. Yes, they're just not able to sleep. Well, guess what happened? A comprehensive detox is what they could do very well with. And again, another of the challenges is the issue of that, what we call mouth odor. My goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you that there are some persons that you know, they are very, very good when it comes on to oral care. Yes, very, very good. They're going to brush twice a day. In fact, in some cases, they do it 3 times a day. Once they consume a meal, then they are going to brush and they're going to floss. Of course, they're going to make sure that at the end of 6 months, they are visiting their dentist, because they must have that comprehensive cleaning of their teeth. They value their mouth odor in a very significant way. But it doesn't matter what they do, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter what toothpaste they use. It doesn't matter what mouthwash they utilize. there's still that foul scent that emits from their mouth whenever they speak, or from the nostril. Well, can I tell you, some of these individuals, they do experience sinus challenges, and that in of itself is one of the most terrible things that you could encounter. But of course, a detox can help you there as well. But of course, if you are retaining fecal matters in your stomach, then the truth of the matter is, along with those foul gas that you're going to pass, you're also going to speak it into being, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, I have the experience of educators here in Jamaica. I have the experience of principals. I have the experience of nurses. I have the experience of other professionals here in Jamaica that I have encountered. And they say, Chris, we hear you talk about this thing. May I have what you have to offer? And once they receive it, can I tell you, the rest is simply history. That problem of that breath issue that they struggle with is no longer there. That's what we're talking about. 13 warning signs that your body is in need of a comprehensive detoxification. So therefore, what is the possible solution? As we said before, the possible solution is that of a comprehensive cellular detox. What are we talking about? We're talking about detoxification of the body in such a way that all the toxic chemicals that are currently lodging in the various parts of your body that are causing what is known as oxidative stress can be removed from the system without damaging any cell inside of your body. Is there a product that is capable of doing that? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is indeed a product that is more than capable of helping you to remedy these challenges that your body may reveal to you. And what is this product? It's called the Tedavina Detox Tea. Now, the Tedavina Detox Tea is a product that literally came out of a crisis. Yes, the CEO of our company, he was diagnosed with stage 4 gastric cancer. I would like for you, for a minute, for you just to imagine what I'm going to be saying to you. So you went to the doctor, this is Mr. Armand Puyol, and the doctor said, hey, Armand Puyol, can I tell you? You are that person that currently has stage 4 gastric cancer. There is nothing that we can do for you. In fact, here's what you need to do. You need to go home. You need to make it right with your maker. You need to make it right with your family. You need to make sure that you live, your best life right now, because in 6 months you are going to be history on God's green earth. His fiancée, Dr. Esther Rima, she sat there and she heard when the doctor spoke death over her husband, and she wasn't having it. You know what she did? She went in search of a solution. Now, this lady is a naturopathic specialist, yes, and she's also familiar with the conventional medicines that they would normally provide for persons who are at that stage. You're talking about the chemotherapy and all the various shots that they're going to be getting. You know what she did? She went in search of herbs to help her husband. Her journey led her to Asia. When she got there, she had a conversation with, guess what, some herbalist. The herbalist said to her, listen, Esther, you need to have the reishi mushroom, scientifically known as the Ganoderma lucidium. You need to have the chaga mushroom, and you also need to have the cordyceps mushroom. Take these back to the United States and make sure you give Puyol every single day. Well, guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? She did that. She was obedient. 6 months later, Puyol stepped back into the doctor's office. The doctors were literally flabbergasted. Why were they flabbergasted? Because they were looking at a man who they thought would have been dead. They said, Puyol, what are you doing here? Puyol said, I am here to show you, for you to run some tests on me to see where I am. Can I tell you, when they did the test on Puyol, they could not believe that the cancer in Puyol was literally regressing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now a total of 13 years and counting. Puyol is not just alive, Puyol is cancer-free. Oh my goodness gracious me. What an awesome and amazing wife is Dr. Esther Ramos. Dr. Esther Ramos literally, by using these herbs, help her husband to be alive today, and he's cancer-free. I have some number 7s in the chat for the good God that we serve, that have created the herbs, where God Almighty would have said that the herbs are the healing of the nation. Tap into the herbs, ladies and gentlemen. That's where your healing lies. And so, as a result of that experience, Dr. Esther Ramos, utilizing her naturopathic skills, decided that she's going to create a product line that is mushroom-based to help people like you and I to lead our best lives. Can I tell you? The first product that she created would have been the Televina Detox Tea, formulated with you in mind, formulated with your children in mind once they are 6 months and older, formulated with your parents, your spouse, all your family members and the people that you care about in mind. Why? Because it is formulated to naturally cleanse and detoxify your body, eliminating all the toxins that are currently taking up residence inside of your body, which in turn has led to you become diabetic, has led to you become hypertensive, has led to your body become cancerous, has led to you experiencing that rather bad sinusitis, has led to you, gentlemen, becoming impotent, has led to you, lady, experiencing infertility, has led to you experiencing those signs and symptoms of menopause, and so on and so on and so on. You name the conditions. Oxidative stress through the toxins has led to most of these challenges. In fact, the CDC has indicated that the majority of diseases that you see mankind are prone with, they start with an unclean colon, meaning if your body is toxic, then you're going to be in problem. So here's a product that contains 12 ingredients. Of the 12 ingredients are 2 of the mushrooms, the 2 most potent. One is the Ganoderma lucidium, known as the reishi, and of course the chaga. Both of these mushrooms, ladies and gentlemen, could have constituted this product alone, but Dr. Esther Ramos, recognizing the value in the blessed thistle, she recognized the value in the persimmon leaves, she recognized the value in the holy thistle, she recognized the value in the papaya, she recognized the value in the myrrh, the chamomile, the ginger, and the cranberry. And so she fused these together to create a product that every single other company out there is wondering, how did we actually formulate this product with these amazing ingredients? Because guess what happened? People's lives are changing, and you're going to be fortunate this evening to hear some testimonies from individuals whose lives have literally changed because they have detoxified their bodies from a cellular level, removing all the unwanted waste from the system, removing all the unwanted fecal matters that was lodging there, removing all the parasites that were lodging in their systems, removing all of the plaque that would have been in the arteries, preventing your good blood from circulating, hence poor circulation, hence heart disease, hence stroke, hence 6 feet 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about an awesome and amazing product line that is making people all across the world live their best lives. I'm saying to you again that according to the statistics, approximately 700,000 toxic chemicals, that's what you and I are exposed to on a daily basis. We are also saying that you may be wondering, where on God's green earth am I encountering all these toxins? Well, look at your screen. You will see your perfume. You will see your cologne. You will see your cleaning products. You will see your daily products. You will see your plastic bottled water, pardon me. You will see your carbon monoxide. You will see smoke, yes, wherever it comes from. Pardon me there, right? You will also see your preservatives, your artificial dyes, and your additives. Can I tell you? If you refuse to detoxify your body, if you refuse to enjoy this comprehensive detox that I'm telling you about this evening, then the probability of cancer is very possible. The probability of chemical pneumonia is very, very possible. The probability of dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's is very possible. Cardiovascular issues, very possible. What about impotence in men? Very, very possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to sit in with me this evening on this health and wellness talk. At this point in time, I would like to introduce a few persons who will share their own personal testimonies as to how this product rather, that we have just spoke about has helped them. When they saw the warning signs, they took action, and the action they took was to get in touch with somebody who had the tea, and guess what happened? The rest is history. The first person I will call is a young lady out of St. Elizabeth here in Jamaica, St. Elizabeth. Her name is Myrtle Davis, and Myrtle Davis has a rather unique story as to how the tea has transformed her life. Lady Myrtle, are you with us this evening? If you are, please unmute your mic and share with our audience your own personal detox story.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, Chris, I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear, ma'am. Take it away. I was just having some of my tea. This is what the tea looks like, yes.
Oh, okay, I know, right? Yes, so I'm here to give you my testimony about this awesome and amazing detox tea. So this tea has changed and transformed my life in so many ways. So first, to begin with, I used to have terrible period pain. So when it approaches that time of the month, for me, I normally start getting worried since the beginning of that week that I'm supposed to have it, because I know the many pain and cramps that I am going to feel. So I was introduced to the tea, and I started drinking the tea, and I noticed that since I'm drinking the tea, I no longer, when it's time for my period, I no longer have that terrible pain. And I was like, whoa, this is really amazing. And then I used to have terrible back pain. I used to have terrible pain in my lower back. Due to the long standing hours every day on my feet because of my job, I used to have terrible back pain, and my legs used to hurt so bad and used to be very swollen, especially when I get home at night. I could hardly get up when I sit down because of the pain that I would feel in my legs and also in my lower back. And trust me, since I drank this tea, in fact, I'm still drinking it, I no longer feel any back pain, no more swelling of the legs, and all the pain. In fact, I used to have pain, headaches, belly aches, my entire body. I used to have pain all over my entire body, to be honest. That I was wondering that if something is wrong with me. And it's since I've started drinking this tea that I no longer have those pain. And how could I forget about my sinus issues? I have terrible sinus problems. Terrible. I used to have to live on antibiotics for my sinus. I used to take my health card I would maximize my health card taking Allegra D, Zyrtec, and all those medications that they have in the pharmacies for sinus. And trust me, they never used to help me. In fact, I used to get a little help from taking them, but as soon as they're finished, then I have to keep repeating. And I was saying that I don't want to, I know that the prescription drugs are not good for me. So I didn't want to have to be on them all the time. So since I was introduced to this tea, honestly, I no longer have those issues. My sinus issues, it helped me a lot with my sinus problems, and it also helped me a lot with the back pain and all the pains that I used to have in my entire body. So I can tell anyone on this call this evening to try this awesome and amazing detox tea, because it has done a lot for me and a lot for others as well, and I know that it can also do a lot for you. So please get back to the person who invited you on this call and tell them that you want to try this tea, because just it's awesome and amazing.
Wow,
thank you.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it, as they would say, from the horse's mouth. Lady Myrtle is an awesome Jamaican woman. But of course, if you saw her on a daily basis prior to the tea, you may not have noticed the challenges that she faced. But here is it that this evening she's revealing to you that her life was indeed challenging as a result of all those complications that she encountered. But she came in touch with the tea, and the rest is history. She's now living her best life. Who else do we have on this call? We have a lady in the Bahamas. Her name is Stacy Brooks, and her story is just as unique as Lady Myrtle Davis. Lady Stacy Brooks from the Bahamas, are you with us? If you are with us, ma'am, please unmute your mic and share with our audience your amazing detox story and how your life has been transformed.
Good night. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Sir Thomas. Wonderful presentation as usual. And for me, well, my journey is more, I noticed that I would have put on some weight. Like, I was really, really overweight. And, as ladies, we tend to get uncomfortable when we have too much weight on, especially around the midsection, because we want our clothes to fit us. We want our clothes to fit us right. So for me, that was my biggest issue, my weight. And when I was introduced to this product, I was, a little hesitant, because with anything, we little skeptical. But after doing my research, and of course, I realized that it's very beneficial and it can be very helpful to me. I started my journey on it. And let me tell you, within my first week of taking it, I would have seen changes in my body. And I was like, whoa, I've tried many detox before. I sell detox before. So I know about detox. I know about excruciating pain when you try some of these products, the feeling afterwards. And to my surprise, there was no pain with it. And I was impressed by that, because with most detox that I've tried, it's the cramp that really discouraged me. But when I noticed that there was no excruciating pain, it actually don't taste bad. It's a pleasant taste, just like water. And I was like, I could do this. And that was it. I never stopped, and I would have lost, over about 15 pounds. And listen to me, when persons saw me, when I do my before and after pictures, my internet is not so strong right now, so I can't turn on my camera to show you my before and after. But when I would have shown persons my before and after picture, that's one of the reasons why I got into the business of selling it. It did so much wonders for my body that I decided, I can't keep this to myself. I have to help others with it. And when I use my transformation picture and I show persons my size, and they're like, you sure? And I'm like, yep, that was me. And now, listen to me, Sir Thomas, no one's way more cropped up than me. Because why? I don't have that big stomach no more, and that's a problem. You couldn't wear your two-piece. When I came to Jamaica summer, my best friend could tell you, I wasn't wearing no clothes. She was like, what happened to you? I said, listen to me. When you lose that stomach, you gain all your confidence back. So that was my thing. Losing my stomach, and of course, losing the detoxing, it helps your body feels better. You look better. Person's telling me, oh, you look so much younger. My son telling me, mommy, you look like a teenager. I'm like, as I should. As I should. So that's my thing. That's my biggest thing with it. Apart from, the health benefits, you're feeling better, you're looking better, but my body, the transformation of my body, that is my testimony. It helps me to sell these products and help persons as well to change, help to make changes in their life.
Lady Stacey Brooks, I want to thank you so much, ma'am. Great educator out of the Bahamas, responsible for touching so many lives, touching so many impressionable minds. Really, really happy that you would have decided to try this product and has now become an ambassador at large for these great products in the great island of the Bahamas. Thank you very much, ma'am, for sharing your testimony this evening. Now we are going over to Curacao because we have here with us this evening an awesome young lady, Miss Loretta Francis. Miss Francis is actually a customer of one of our affiliates, and she has decided that, look, there's no way we can have this call without her sharing her testimony. Miss Loretta Francis, are you with us? If you are, ma'am, please unmute your mic and share your detox story with our audience. Go ahead, Miss Francis.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Miss Francis. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm here to share my testimony on this detox tea. I get invited by Taniel Edwards. Yeah, because when I just realized that I had my blood sugar level was too high, I went to the doctor and I get some medication, but then I started to take those medications and it let me become very sick. And I called someone and I told them, and they said to me, you have the good thing there and why not taking it? And I started to use that tea. And I'm telling you, I'm not taking no medication now. I just leave the medication one side and I started to use this tea. But my reason is I wanted to know how long I can use this tea for. Because now I'm not taking the tea because I stopped for a while, but my blood sugar is still not high. It's still in the right way.
Right.
So, and I realized too that not only the blood sugar, but I had an acid reflux. I realized I'm not feeling my stomach burn me anymore. I also used to add lower back pain. I'm not having that back pain anymore. I also used to add cramps at night. I cannot sleep because my fingers, I have to wake up every minute and try to exercise both hands to get the cramping away. I realize I can sleep right through the night without that. And I realize even my skin tone is getting really nice. So I really enjoy the tea and I like the tea. So I wanted to know how long I can take it for. I wanted to know how long I have to use the tea. So
Wow,
please,
wow.
oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Francis, all the way in Curacao, is saying to you this evening that she had a multiplicity of health issues, high diabetes, she had back problems, she had sinus problems, and all of these challenges. But the tea came into her life and has changed that in such a fantastic way. Well, let me tell you, Lady Francis, and to all our visitors here this evening, this tea is so gentle that you can have this tea every single day for life. There is nothing in this product that is harmful. Dr. Esther Ramos would have done her comprehensive research. The preparation is second to none, and so all that is necessary for this product to agree with your body has been done, and so you can drink this tea for the rest of your life. There are people here with us that are diabetics, yes, and they don't want to be taking the stuff that are damaging the liver, damaging the kidneys, and so on. So what are they doing? They have combined the tea, yes, this great tea, in case you're not aware of what it looks like, this is it right here. Yes, they have combined the tea with our reishi mushroom capsules or the powder or the spore oil. And man, I'm telling you, they are living their best lives. That's what is possible through this awesome and amazing Tedavina Detox Tea. Now we're moving from Curacao and we're going over to Brooklyn in New York. And who do we have? None other than Sir Clinton Daly. This man has a story that if you listen keenly this evening, you will buy up to 50 bundles of this tea. Sir Clinton Daly, talk to us. What would have propelled a man of your caliber to start using this great tea, the Tedavina Detox Tea?
Good evening, Sir Christopher. It was a wonderful presentation and we all enjoyed. We always enjoy the way you present. And our guests, I'm sure, will always be leaving with information that they can resonate with. Now, my story is very, I love it because of what it has done for me. For almost 5 years, after being diagnosed with pre-diabetic and was overweight, I was struggling to get my blood sugar and my A1C level down. Right? My A1C was at 6.3, and I was told that 6.5 and above were considered diabetic. Now, diabetes-related challenges were not something that I was looking forward to. In fact, the doctor told me if I didn't do anything about it, if I didn't try to get it down, and I would probably have to be on medication. Now, as you can hear, medication is not one of those things that anyone wants. So that was a challenge for me. Now, the detox tea, unlike others where the detox tea was introduced to persons, it was really a pass up by information for me. I was doing a lot of things trying to figure out what I could do. I used to walk, even when the pandemic started. I walked to work trying to get the weight down and nothing was happening. I was weighing over 203 pounds, right? After I heard about the tea on the radio, I said, you know what? I need to get that detox tea. And I reached out to the individual and I said, how can I get it? And believe me, in April of 2021, when I got that detox tea, after 1 week of drinking the detox tea, I lost 10 pounds. 10 pounds I lost. After 2 months, I did not only lose just 10 pounds, but 30 pounds. And the thing is that my A1C, after doing the test, my A1C fell from 6.3 to 5.9. Now, prior to that, even if it went down by anything, it always go back up. And ever since drinking that detox tea, my blood sugar level has been normalized. Now, after really dive into it and see what this thing could do, I decided that it is going to be a part of my diet. Because just like how I wake up in the morning and I have a nice bath and I clean my teeth, I realize now that drinking this detox tea on a daily basis is going to ensure that I remove those waste and toxins from my body, which is what was causing all these abnormalities to happen to me. Now, losing the weight and the diabetes being now under control, or the threat of diabetes is now out of the way. One of the other things that I realized that I was benefiting from, that I was experiencing or not experiencing anymore, was jointing. I remember in the 90s, early 90s, from back then, I can remember, I could not walk for very far without my joints getting ached and swollen. And now, even the exercise prior to taking the detox tea, I could not do a lot of. Now, each morning, this morning in particular, I was able to go and walk briskly for almost half an hour. Right? I'm talking about miles of walking. Not just stepping, walking as if when I check the thing say I'm riding a bicycle. Right? When the Google telling me that I was riding a bicycle. I could not do that prior to drinking the detox tea. So the result that you get just by ensuring that you remove those waste and toxins from your body to the very cellular level will certainly extend your life. It will allow you to live a more healthy lifestyle. Thank you, Sir Christopher. Thank you very much.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, pre-diabetes. Yes. Huge Tommy Clinton has a picture. If you could find that picture, Clinton, I would definitely share it to the audience of what he was before and the after effect that he actually experienced as a result of the tea. It's just mind-boggling to see human beings' lives changing in such a phenomenal way. This is an awesome product, ladies and gentlemen. I told you that the gas problem was a serious problem for me, but as a result of my tea, that is under full control. I can go into any company, into any audience without having to worry that anybody may want to run out of the room as a result of the pungent fragrance that may have been emitted from my system called gas. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you must lay your hand on this product as soon as possible. People are asking how they get the product. Well, can I tell you, the person who invited you on this platform this evening has the products. Yes, they have a website, a legitimate website that the product is being sold through, or they may have it physically. Let me tell you, if you go on Amazon or eBay and buy this product, you may be buying rat poison. I've seen it before. I've seen persons decided that, no, I don't want to buy it from you. I want to go on Amazon and get it. I want to go on eBay and get it. And when they got the product, one of these sachets, which actually has 1 tea bag in it from the company, when the person received it, there were 3 tea bags in it. Yes, because somebody out there recognizing the value of what is taking place and is now fabricating the product and selling it online. You don't want to experience that, because if you buy this product online, and anything goes wrong with you, you can't come to Vida Divina and say, hey, you know what, I bought your product and something is wrong with me. No, you only can say that to Vida when you can say, listen, I bought it from Clinton Daly, and Clinton Daly gave me the product, and this is what is happening to me now. But can I tell you, if you buy it from a reputable distributor, no problems will come your way. People are asking if they have kidney problems, if they can drink the tea. Can I tell you, yes. We have seen persons with up to stage 3 kidney failure drinking this tea and have it reversed. This tea is no miracle. It just gets into your body and eliminates all the toxins and all waste that is there, preventing your body from functioning normally. All right, so very, very good questions there coming from our audience. Now, we're going to go back to our host. I'm talking about the lady herself out of Guyana, Lady Sulin Gibbs. She too has a unique story about detoxifying her body and what it has led to. Lady Sulin, please unmute your mic and talk to the audience. Tell them the joy that you have received as a result of you drinking this tea. Go ahead, Sulin.
Hi guys, good night again. If you hear me clearly, can you just put 7 in the chat?
We're hearing it loud and clear. Go ahead.
Great job. Now guys, I'm so excited. Look at this. I am presently detoxing, and there were many reasons why I knew that my body was due for a detox. I was getting a lot of, not only mood swings, close to the menstrual, the bloating was there, the lower back pains, the very irritable mood swings and headaches for days for days. And I said, you know what, my body started to send a signal. Give me a signal. So it's time to detox. So when I came off of my menstrual of recent, I did my stuff, and look at where I am. And I'm so proud because I can show you. I don't know if you can see me. If you can see me, guys, as a health awareness coach, if you can see me, you can see I have no tummy fat. I'm not even pulling in. I kid you not. If you can see me, there's no tummy fat that I have. This is Christopher is laughing at me, but I am proud. I am proud of a mother of 2 or 15-year-old adults. You know, I have a teenager, and this is my miracle baby for that tea Divino. It has really changed my life, you heard? In 2021, when I went to the doctor, biological clock was ticking. I know I'm getting older, and, you know, I have one, you know, my son and so on. So my partner and I then decided that, you know, but going to the doctor, I was disappointed and blown away, because what he told me, no one would want to hear who's trying to be a mother for the second time or have a child. So I lost hope, and I didn't know what to do. He told me, he gave me a year, he put me on these conventional stuff, and, you know, with that, I was disappointed, and I was willing to try anything, but my mind was, I want something organic that I wouldn't have no side effects. So I think I reached out to a friend, and he told me, he said, Sue, let me send this link and order about the product, because I think at that point, his wife and himself, they were trying to have a baby too. So when I ordered this thing, you know, the doctors say things you will have doubts in mind, right? As a woman. So I said, you know what, let me give it a try. So after listening to the night, all the wonderful stuff it does, I decided to log in, listened, and the following day, I decided to give him the money to order my teas. Well, lo and behold, the tea, within 2 weeks, my tea arrived. I was so excited just now I have my stuff available there. I set up my stuff, and with faith and prayer, I said, God, with you all things are possible. I prayed, and I started my detox. But, you know, in my human mind, that went away. Using the tea, and I was just having my normal life. I was there. I love going to gym. I love exercising, because even though I detox, I like to tone myself and keep myself fit, you know, because I used to run also. So with that too, I used to get some severe pains in my knees. So the tea came in very excellent with all those low back pain due to menstrual and the running. I used to, when I climb on stairs at school, I teach, by the way, when I'm climbing the stairs, I would always feel this pain when I reach above on the steps. So the tea I was feeling really good. I would go and run in the park and come home. I could run another mile or so without feeling any pain. And before then, I could not have done that. But putting everything in a nutshell quickly, without even thinking about pregnancy, I started to spot at one point. I called my mother immediately, not even thinking about that. I said, Mom, I feel strain myself at school today. I was moving the blackboard and furniture and so on. She said, you strain yourself? You best go and do a pregnancy test. And guys, you would not believe it. I had already, for my mind is just to clean out myself and be prepared, as in, you know, not knowing the baby was already there over a month. When I found out, Chris, I was blown away, because at that point, first I was like, is this happening for real? I was so excited. And guys, at that point, it was just personal to me trying the products. But because of what I know it did for me, and I know there are young ladies out there, women who would like to be a mother, who would like to know what motherhood feels like, you know? And so I said, you know, I have a lot of friends, girls, I would always listen to stories, colleagues talking, but friends. I said, you know what? I signed up, I found out about the business. I said, I want to be a part of this because there are people who are willing to have their families, husband, wife. And quickly, I know of a young man also, the doctor had given up on him too. I had helped him because the doctor said he was going to freeze his sperms. His sperm count was very low. And he also said that his the testosterone, he had kind of inflamed prostate, right, Chris? And with that, he had given up even to be a father. And you know, I was saying when Father's Day, men had jump on the ship, all the what blank bullets to shoot the fire in, so all right, Chris? But I am so proud that young man is also a father. He went on the detox tea along with the supplement, the Mars, and today, whatever the doctor said, he has beaten that, and he is a proud father because this product works. And I'm going to have, from time to time, I want to have these people here that I know that they're using the product. The feedback and the testimonies are awesome. My parents, my colleagues, I can't even begin to explain. And Chris, we plan to go live and have these people really there, like we had Clinton there to share his testimonies. And guys, this is not no story making, no. This is a literal child. When the doctor said otherwise, God had a plan. And the tea works. I can tell you from my personal testimony, guys. Thank you so much, Chris.
Wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there again. It only gets better. What is your situation that you are currently experiencing? What is the health challenge that you are faced with. This is just one of the 50 products that we have here at Vida Divina that are literally just improving the overall health of every single person that encounters these particular products. The Detox Tea is a phenomenal product, a product that the world needs. Who can drink this tea? Anybody that is 6 months and older. How long can you drink it for? For life. Clinton told you, just like how he wakes up in the morning, he takes a shower, he brushes teeth, he gets his clothes on. The Detox Tea is a part of his life because he's thinking about that pounds of prevention as opposed to that pound of cure. He's not interested in the cure. He's interested in the prevention. And so he continues to utilize his teas. Lady Sulin told you that as a result of this tea, she's now a second-time mother. But can I tell you, we have over 310 women. Oh my goodness, doctors told them infertility will be theirs for eternity. But now they are mothers as a result of the tea. And she brought the news. A father is now celebrating because of the tea and the other products that we have. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening on this another health and wellness seminar where we looked at 13 warning signs that your body may reveal to you that you need a comprehensive body detox. How do you get these products? The person who invited you. Whether you saw it on the person's page or you got a personal invitation, get back to that individual and let them know that you are ready to start your journey, either to fix something or to prevent that which is to come. Join us again next week Sunday as we look at another topic. The flyer will be out and about. Keep in touch with the person who invited you. Keep in touch with the page that you saw this information on, because more is coming. We are going to help us to live our best life. But of course, I know there are people here on the platform who may want to ask a question or two, and so I'm going to allow a little 5-minute Q&A. Who is here with us this evening that is brave enough to raise your hand and to say, hey Chris, I have a question. How do I go about asking this question? If you have a question and you would like for that question to be answered, don't be afraid. Raise your hand and I will ask you to unmute to ask your question. And of course, we have competent people here who are more than willing to participate in answering the question. Going once, going twice. All right, no question. You were fully furnished with all the information you came with. So again, thank you very much. On behalf of our host, Lady Sulin, co-host, Sir Clinton Daly, thank you very much for joining the team here. My name is Christopher Thomas, and I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, get back to who invited you and get your team.